Hello again everyone, Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. Sorry I uploaded the wrong video yesterday and went to go check for the actual video for Kai, but ended up deleting it when I was clearing out some hard drive space. So I'll do a new video on Kai today for you. Also, I want to thank everyone for letting me know, otherwise I would have had no clue and I would have just left the other video up. So what Kai has, but before I get into Kai, if you go into your cartel market and you don't have a creature companion, they're actually a pretty good companion. You can't send these out on crew skills, but they are very cheap to get to level 50. So it is on sale for half price. It is just over 1,000 cartel coins, and the easiest way to level these up is by using the spiced tongue, and you can get those in the cartel bazaar below, and they will be bought with some of the scrap Jawa junk. Now you're probably sitting on a ton of it. You will need, I forget it off the top of my head, but I think it's roughly around 800. I believe, I'd have to double check, somewhere in around there, or maybe it's 600. But anyway, I have a whole video on how to level companions where I go into the fine numbers. But they are definitely the easiest way to level, and if you want a level 50 companion that you want to use and be with you, it's definitely a great cheap alternative to get to 50. Now, on to what Kai has this week. He has the Augmented Holocom Tactical for the Imperial Agent and Smuggler. Holo Traverse gains an additional charge. I never use this. Boots of the Efficient Termination. Best in slot tanking gear if you want to be an Inquisitor Assassin tank or a Consular, and the other tank for the Republic. So these are your Assassin tank best in slots. Decelerator's Robe. This is for the Inquisitor and Counselor. Force Slow now has 2 charges. Using Force Slow on an enemy, under the effect of Force Slow, slows them by an additional 20% and extends the duration. Yeah, never use it. Quick Thinker's Headgear for the Agent and Smuggler. An enemy who attacks you during an Adrenaline Probe is stunned for 2 seconds. There's a tactical available. If you don't have it and you have Cyber Tech, you can get the tactical for Undying Cloak. Taking damage while Cloak of Pain is active reduces the cooldown of Undying Rage by 5 seconds per hit. Cannot occur more than once every 2 seconds. For Warrior and Jedi Knight. It also has a Synth Weaving set. It will be your Force-bound set for the legs and feet. Shadow Purgers, Lower Robes for the Inquisitor and Consular. Using Severing Slash under Force Shroud lowers the target's accuracy. Extends the duration of Force Shroud by 2 seconds. Yeah. Never use it. Using Force Shroud while Dark Ward is active consumes it, but extends the duration of Force Shroud by 1/4 of a second for each Dark Ward stack consumed. Still don't really use that one. I use two cloaks, or the one that gives you 2 Force Cloaks. That's the one I prefer. It's nice to drop a little threat, and it builds back some of your abilities, so I use that one. But it's easy to gain threat back because as a tank on an assassin, you have 2 taunts, so it's pretty easy to get threat back. Mainly I use that when I'm doing TC. It's very useful on that fight particularly. Soulbender's Gloves, Inquisitor and Counselor. Yeah, Electrocute Stun lasts an additional 2 seconds. Never used still. And a Strategist Vambraces. This is for the Trooper and Bounty Hunter. Carbonized vents 5 heat for each enemy it hits. Yeah, I know Apex Predator is still going to be the best slot for that. And last but not least, Veteran Ranger's Belt. Trooper and Bounty Hunter. I still think this has some niche play. Each shoulder cannon rocket has a 75% chance to trigger an additional rocket. When shoulder cannon is put on cooldown, it applies autocannon to you for 60 seconds, firing a rocket at your current target. Whenever you deal direct damage, this additional rocket can only fire once every 10 seconds. So for 60 seconds, you get 6 additional rockets that automatically fire. I think that's going to have some decent play. I don't really use it right now, but I do want to test it out because I think that could be a little fun one to use. Anyways, that's what Kai has this week. So hopefully this video I picked the right one and we get the right video, not one that's 2 weeks old. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know below. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.